give you a heads up?
Yes.
Was this before Casey got out of jail the first time? Or has she already been in and out?
I think she had already been in and out. This was right after that conversation you just showed me, right after that came out.
Okay.
Right after that was out on the news.
Okay. Lee called you and said I would be calling.
Yeah, because you had talked to Melina.
You know, what did he tell you to do?
He told me, or he told me that Melina had just come in, just talked to you, and he said to me, I just want to let you know they will be contacting you. They said to Melina, do you know Annie? Do you know she does drugs? Would you be willing to go try to buy drugs from her? And he told me that Melina said, no, I'm not willing to help you in any way, shape, or form. And he said, he told me, we all know Casey's done bad things, but you need to protect yourself. You need to, if they call you, you need to tell them the truth. You need to tell them anything you know. Because if you know something, you need to tell them. And that was it.
Did Lee tell you to withhold any information
Absolutely
from us?
not. He said the exact opposite.
Okay.
He said, don't protect Casey.
As far as bad things go in Casey, I'll make it a very general question. We'll see where we go from it. Even Lee acknowledged that Casey's done some bad things. What bad things come to mind if I tell you Casey's done some bad, or I ask you to tell me what Casey's done that are bad? What comes to mind?
Lying to everybody she knows. Number one, she's everything I knew or thought I knew about her was a lie.
What else?
Stealing money, obviously.
Did she ever steal money from you?
Not that I know of.
In hindsight, after everything's come out, did you ever have money go missing and now you're kind of in retrospect thinking,
I couldn't place fingers on it, no.
You ever have substantial money or money go missing and
I never
couldn't
hold a lot
explain
of
it?
cash,
What about credit card? What about like charges or something?
I don't have a credit card. I have a debit card, and that is monitored. And I would know if there was a penny missing.
So what other bad things would you say, if I asked you, as far as Casey's bad things, what else would you say that she did was bad?
The thing that I most heard about is the lies and obviously stealing money from people.
What about to you personally, that you personally know? Not what you've heard, but you personally.
What the lie that she said, I think that's horrible.
Oh, about the Xanax?
Yeah. I think that's horrible
And,
because it's made me look like somebody I'm not.
And she told you that she worked at Sports Authority when she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And she told you that she
She
worked
worked at
at Universal
when she didn't.
when she didn't. What other lies did she tell you that you realized or came to realize were lies?
School.
Well, she said she was thinking about going to school, but she never said she went to college, right?
No, she never said she went to college. No, she never said she went to college, but that her mom wanted her to go to college.
What about Kaylee, as far as Kaylee's dad? What did she ever tell you about Kaylee's father?
He died in a car accident either the day before or the day of Kaylee's second birthday party.
So he died in an auto accident in 2007, August of 2007.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Where?
Not in Florida.
Did she say anything about, what about his name? What did she say
Eric.
his name was? Eric what?
I don't remember the last name.
Did she say where she met this Eric or how they hooked up?
That he was in town for spring break while she was working at Universal. She met him. They hooked up. And he went back because he then shortly after started dating somebody or was on a break from somebody when he was down here. And they hooked up, came back, and then got this other girl pregnant and married her. I believe it was a boy that the other girl had, she said. And that Kaylee had a brother, or sister, a sibling that she wanted him to meet.
Ever meet this guy?
Mm-mm.
Zanny the nanny. This nanny, never met that person?
No, sir.
What about Raquel Farrell or Jennifer Rosa? Sound familiar to you as far as personal friends, people you would have hung out with?
Personal friends, no, sir.
And anyone that...
I meet a lot of people. Randomly meet people. I don't remember names.
Casey ever bring two people to you with children and say, this is
No.
Raquel, this
Absolutely
is Jennifer?
not. I'd remember, but no.
Okay.
Not that I can remember.
How would you describe Casey as a mother?
If anything, overprotective. Until Kaylee was 2.5, nobody could hold her. because she was so tied to Casey. I mean, I was around Casey 5 days a week for at least an hour or so. I mean, when we were good friends, we hung out almost every single day. And she, like I said, I couldn't even hold her. I was around her like I said, every single day. She knew my face. She knew who I was. She was okay around me, but she wouldn't. I mean, if Casey were to go to the bathroom and not take Kaylee, Kaylee would scream.
Did you see a change in Casey's attitude recently, or this past year in 2008?
Again, we really weren't.
What caused you guys to split up as best friends?
I started dating somebody.
Was it somebody she liked or dated, or what was it?
No, I got the sense that she wasn't always telling me the truth. And I mean, just somebody to have this awesome job, they work in event planner at Universal, but they're always working at home. It just, it didn't make sense to me. I felt that I was being lied to, and I don't like being betrayed.
Did you ever see a change in Casey? From the time you became best friends with her to the time she was arrested, did you ever see or notice a change in Casey? Whether it be in her attitude or her mannerisms or frequency of calling you or anything like that?
Frequency of calling me, absolutely, but it was like a mutual thing. We both kind of, I switched positions at my company. I wasn't really sitting in front of the computer all day, because that's when we talk. I was at a desk in front of a computer. I'd talk all day long to her. We talk online, and that was it.
Did she ever complain to you about life getting to her, about not being able to manage, about the weight of having a child, being a single mom? Did she ever express to you her, I guess, maybe a crushing despair coming about? Did she ever tell you she was having a hard time with life because of Kaylee?
Yes. Not because of Kaylee. There was one time I do recall her basically, having an emotional breakdown.
Tell me about that.
When
was this? Ballpark.
When we were good friends in that time frame. I remember her coming to my work. She was in pants and a 3/4 length or long sleeve shirt. Like, she was dressed up going to work. And she came and picked me up for lunch because she's like, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you.
Was she with Kaylee?
I do believe Kaylee was in the back seat, yeah.